Come in. Please be seated. Hi everyone, welcome to EY interview. I am Ms. Chow, the manager of human resources. This is Ms. Nam and this is Mr. Zhang. They are the partner of EY. Please use 1 minute to introduce yourself first.
I'm Moses. I'm a student from Hong Kong U. I'm a fresh graduate and majoring in accountancy. For my hobby, I like playing sport, especially soccer. And I was the member in Hong Kong U soccer team. So I'm very active in sport activities like gym and rugby. So this falls to me as a characteristic of outgoing. And these qualities, or through these sport activities, my leadership is developed. And this quality will be very conducive to my life. Also, on the other hand, I joined ACCA business competition and get into the final round. This competition enabled me to learn presentation skill and learn to work with others, because when you work with others, divergence may occur and you have to learn to avoid quarrels. Thank you.
Yes, hello everyone. I'm Chow Chen Nam, you can call me Bruno, and I'm come from City University of Hong Kong, majoring in accountancy. And I'm the fresh graduate, and in the past I have joined the EYA, which is a very valuable experience for me. And I have learned a lot of skill and experience from it. And for my personality, I will describe myself as a responsible and positive person, because I can cheer up myself easily. And for the past work experience, I have joined the internship here and in the summer, and I have learned very much of it and enjoy and working here. And thank you.
Hello, my name is Agnes. I come from Tsinghua University, and I have recently get my bachelor degrees of business administration. My hobby is reading and sometimes like traveling. I also doing part-time job during my college life, and I even attended advanced math class in my university life. And now I'm very sensitive to numbers. I'm now preparing to pass CPA exam, and I get TOEFL and I get high marks in TOEFL exam. I very appreciate this interview chance, and I very hope to get this job. Thank you.
Talk about your strengths and weaknesses.
Oh, okay. As I mentioned before, first I'm going to talk about my strengths. As I mentioned before, I doing some part-time job during my university life. The job is being an accountant in a middle-sized company, so I have the work experience. And the second, I can focus on a particular job for a long time, and that's doing accounting requires. And the third, I'm well organized, and I'm using a timetable to manage myself. And maybe I should talk about my weakness. I'm a perfectionist, so sometimes I will be very aggressive on details, but I will improve myself early.
Yes, for the strength, I think I have worked in here and before, and it will be a big advantages, and I can know the situation and the system here, and this can make me be an outstanding staff or candidate. Also, I think I'm concentrated. I can work very effectively by my concentration and work very quickly and care. And for the weakness, I think my preparation, my presentation is my weakness. I am not quite familiarized with the presentation, and I hope I can improve it in the future. Thank you.
In my opinion, I believe perseverance is my strength, and because many new entrants of accountant have to deal with the jobs until the midnight and even get up very early in the morning next day. So when you have to do this tough job, I have to very persevering, and it is my strength of it. And for my weakness, lack of internship experience is my weakness, because in my university life I took part in other activities like 1 year exchange to UK and being committee in student union of Hong Kong University. But I believe my experience of it can be instead of my internship experience. Thank you.
So we have just listened to your self-introduction and also some evaluation on your own. So it's time for us to ask you some follow-up questions based on this. So maybe let's start from Bruno. As you have said, your presentation skill is poor or not skills. So as being an accountant, you have to be presenting your project or assignment or your evaluation a lot. So how can you improve it greatly or in a short period of time?
Yes. I think recently I have joined some workshop which is aiming to improve my presentation skill, and I found I can be present better after the workshop. And secondly, and I think I believe that practice makes perfect, and I will get used of every chance of the presentation, and through the experience I develop, I can get better and better. Thank you.
So, yes. Angels, any question on that?
Agnes, you have just mentioned about you love traveling, and so would you prefer traveling alone or you prefer to travel with your friends?
Thank you for your question. I would like to travel with a few of my friends. As I'm an introvert, and my MBTI is INTJ, so that means I love to stay with a few friends, not with a large group of people. I think traveling with a few of friends is something enjoyable. We can. I think that can be just like working as an accountant.
Okay. For Moses, you have mentioned that you like playing football. Do you think or what skill do you learn through playing football that you can apply to this job?
When I played football with my teammate in various competitions, I learned team spirit and sportsmanship, and this really helpful in my work in the future. And I learned to be tolerant to my teammates, because when they do something wrong, I have to be tolerant of them and don't be self-centered, because it makes the work influent and effective. Also, I have to learn to work with others, and in order to avoid conflicts and quarrels, I have to apply my team spirit and sportsmanship of my experience. Thank you.
Okay, our interview come to the end. Do you have any questions for us? Do you have any question?
Yes, I have a question. Ms. Lang, could you please tell me why you choose this company to work?
Actually, I just applied this job by chance. But after I entered this company, I discovered that the atmosphere here is very good and I feel happy working here and the relationship between the people working here is very good and when you enter here you may also feel that.
Yes, I have another question. As your company has developed in the mainland China, and I would like to know what is the main field for the main job for the candidate to travel to the mainland China.
So maybe let me answer your question. And there's difference from the senior and the junior. For junior entries that just hired by our company, they were going to take part in some project like budget planning on some company or another auditing projects on the company and also do a lot of paperwork to cooperate with the team together to finish that. But for the senior, they will handling those taxation or even law field things.
Yes. Thank you.
I have no question.
If no one has any questions, then this is the end of our interview. Thank you for coming. Thank you.